Hello! How is everyone doing? Hello Twitch, hello YouTube! Lars Soleil, thank you for the follow! Akino Daenoka, thank you for the hydration check. Took care of that while I was prepping. Drank a big gulp of water. Actual clowns, welcome, welcome! How are you today? Who's excited for the weekend? Thank you for the flowers, City Skeleton. Aw, you're all being so nice today. Meanwhile, I'm sorry to bully Edgeworth. He's in a bad position right now. I know I should not. He's just so tempting. Turnabout goodbyes, huh? I was not prepared for that at all. Oh my goodness, I burst out laughing in surprise when I saw the gun. And then I saw his face. I'm not a believer, I don't think he did it. So wait, am I a believer? Does that mean I believe in him? I always believe in Edgeworth, he's my baby girl. And that is why I must fight and defend the prosecution, or in this case, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, in his own case of being accused of murder in an intertwined destiny between the Fay family and the person who killed his father. Quite the jump from Will Powers, huh? I love this game so much, and if this is only the beginning, I can just tell I'm going to get such severe brain worms for this game, and I'm going to love every single second of it. I am so ready. Let's go. Turnabout goodbyes. Day 2 trial. Let's go. December 26th, 9:44 AM. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. Hello. Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He told me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Ah. So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry. I tried, I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. Okay, Phoenix, encourage her a little bit. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. District Court, Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Hello, Manfred von Karma. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Oh no, I'm not gonna like this guy, am I? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. Now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were two men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard two pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not. Oh, goodness. The arrest of Edgeworth, witness testimony. Alright, Gumshoe, do I have to cross-examine you? You're my kind of friend here, right? Man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Bring in your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Alright. Let's just press. Hold it. You received a call from a man? Yeah. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the two gunshots, right? That woman and the man who called in the report are two different people, obviously. Different people? There were two witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however, to they of some of the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. Lotta Hart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, Detective. Hard called objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Linnea's Ling! Howdy, howdy! How are you doing today? Welcome! Thank you so much for stopping by. It's good to see ya. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Objection! That's a deep voice. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. Is that even your business phone, Karma? Sheesh. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. Tired, ate some food, just wait until I gotta start getting ready for work. Alright, that sounds chill. I hope you had a nice breakfast then. Or just, you know, good food if you're not working a morning shift. Maybe you should have some, like, electrolyte drink or something like that if you're not feeling up for caffeine. That's better energy in the long run. Or juice. I love orange juice. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. These boats. Never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. Next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Pistol bullet added to the court record. .22 caliber pistol. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. Energy drink, heck yeah. Gonna slowly drinking it. Nice, nice. They've been rough sleep-wise? Oh, I get that. I'm glad food could help, though. Yeah, my sleep has been all over the place. I've learned to deal with it, though. Got some mini donuts right here. They fuel my streams. They're delicious. Dun, dun. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Ah, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Fired 3 times. Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Slept like 3 hours yesterday, 3 more days. Oh, yeah, I feel that in my bones. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend too. It's gonna be nice to just chill and relax for a bit. Heck yeah, let's all get some more rest this weekend. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking! Imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Okay. Me? Ahem. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge? I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point, however. You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. It's been like 15 minutes, my guy. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now. But wait, just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? 11:09 a.m. Defendant lobby number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who would have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. Oh, I know, I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? Oh, no, that's not true at all, Maya. If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here. Of course not. I can see you're always trying to help out, even if you don't actually help. Oh, God, Phoenix, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick, you don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately, but you never know when my luck's going to run out. Really? Whoa, right. Yeah, speak up, Edgeworth. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Yeah, Phoenix, not your best moment. Poor Maya, she's literally always doing her best. I love her so much. Maya, we would not be here without you. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? I cannot do a southern accent, so I'll just try to sound cheery. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective, understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Witness account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. Heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge? She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order. Well, Judge? The evidence is decisive. Have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant... Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? Dabiel, hoi hoi, welcome. It's been a little while. It's great to see ya. How are you on this Friday? Thanks for coming. This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or... do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Uh-oh. Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Ne? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Oh, the arcade with pasta. Heck yeah. I'm so glad you all went out again and that you had fun. I'm so glad you went to the arcade. You are so lucky to have one nearby, and you should visit it as often as possible. Especially now that it's getting a little warmer. It's great. And it looks like ads are starting in like 40 seconds, so let's stick around and see if my bot message is gonna work. It's gonna be a little long, 3 minutes to give you another hour of ad-free viewing, so feel free to go grab a snack, grab a drink, stretch, do what you gotta do. And I will be seeing you all in 20 seconds and 3 minutes. Thank you for sticking around and supporting the channel. It means so much. Tomorrow is that Hanami thing? Oh, heck yeah. I'm so excited for you. And... alright, they should start in just a sec. I'm still getting used to juggling ads and the streaming part. Thank you all for being so patient and understanding. Hanami is something I want to do so badly. If I ever go to Japan, I would love it to be either in March, where it's my birthday and the spring blossoms start, you know, maybe Doesn't quite overlap since my birthday is early March and they start to bloom late March to early April, but I could make it work, who knows, in a perfect world. Otherwise, I'd love to go in autumn and check out all the red leaves, because I love those so much. Though I don't think it's called Hanami in that case, is it? Aren't really flowers. I'm gonna have a sip of water, and there we go, ads have now begun. Looks like the announcement isn't showing in the chat above my head, but as it says, thank you for sticking around us for the channel. Make sure to stretch, hydrate, grab a snack if you're hungry, and I'll see you in 180 seconds. Your legs are kaput? Uh-oh. Yeah, I bet all that walking so many days in a row, but that's the fun thing, you know, about being with friends. Even when you're tired, it's just so much fun. Hydration. Huge blisters and swollen. Should do like feel I forgot what it's called, but feel like a thing with water. Do a foot bath. You know, that might help. Anyways, I'm taking advantage of this ad break to have the aforementioned mini donuts. They're very yummy. Hell yeah, push through, you can do it. I can't wait to see the pictures. You always take the best pics when you go out. The hype is real. Heck yeah, hiking tips. Double soak up. Gotta protect our feet. They hold us through everything after all. We're so late! Hello, hello! How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for the follow as well. It's good to have you. It's good to meet you. My name is Shichiro. I'm 27, based in Belgium. I'm very gay and very into Japanese games like Persona and Ace Attorney and Project Diva. But I'm a fan of all sorts of other games too. I like indie games. Welcome to the channel. We do a bit of everything here. Ah, you didn't plan to walk that much, Dabiel? That's okay. Yeah, you don't gotta share anything about yourself if you don't feel comfortable, but it's very good to meet new chatters. Always excited to introduce new people to the community. So the ferry that goes to the castle and we just went there. Oh, that sounds magical. You make me so jealous every time, dude. Why do you keep doing that? I'm so glad you're having a good time. Maya says she guesses she understands. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? Maybe. Let's believe in that. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, did I pick bad? I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Oh god, Lotta Heart, help me. Okay, what can I show here? Let's look at the map. So from here she saw the car there. I guess that's pretty plausible. Alright. Are you sure about that? Was there really nothing else but the boat? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Mrs. Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course. You are so spineless. You are literally the judge. Say something. Don't stand there all flushed emoji like, oh my god. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. Maya's really taking this hard. Were you really in your car, Lotta? Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Mrs. Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Objection! What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, no, I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to find some evidence. I'll take this moment to really quickly look at my spoiler-free guide, because I do not want to mess this up. We are fighting for Miles Edgeworth here. And I'm certainly not smart enough to figure this all out on my own. I'm just doing my best, just like Maya. we should press more statements. Alright. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Ah, yeah, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really... I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I was in my car. Heard this bang bang. So, you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Ugh. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. Me too, Phoenix. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. I was doing what the guide said. But, Your Honor... You keep your promise, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court, and if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick! Laura's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me. Maya. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Laura Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Laura, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Laura. What's the big idea of treating me like some kind of criminal? Saw him, I swear I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. I didn't look further into my guide. Was this supposed to be happening? He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. Game over? Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Huh. What's the difference? All that remains for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? That's wrong. Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Laura Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey. You will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick. I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. The last statement. So it's clear as day, the man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it, that's the testimony. Okay. Let's show this. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even if you could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. You did it. Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully baked testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out of the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. That's convenient. You use binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. How Edgeworth was seen. So I was finished with my camera. My binoculars. I really don't like this statement. Binoculars? That's the first we heard of that. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars! Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Would you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yeah. It's some make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Well, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera will set up, take pictures of a meteor shower. Let's present the camera. Let's have a look at it. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Ugh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Why, that would be none other than the Gordy. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gordy Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I've never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? So you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Do I have proof of that? Let's show the camera again. Oh, I can't do that here. Okay. I have proof. Have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it, and no joking around this time, please. What is proof the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was said to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But, as it so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Oh. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Huh. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard a bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. Wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Well, Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Huh, that would be a first? Haha, very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Lotta's new testimony. Investigate photographer. Scoop. So much else to look at. I just watched that boat the whole time. I just watched that boat. Mrs. Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? You all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Mrs. Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now. This is totally uncalled for, but hey! You got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Karma. Shama, what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it, but you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. Ace Trophy, welcome. Thank you so much for dropping by. How are you doing on this Friday? It's so good to see you. Yes, Lotta Hart. She's got a lot of places in my heart for sure. Talking about goodbyes is literally so good. I'm really good too, thank you. It's been a good day. Been energetic, been having donuts, coffee, living my gumshoe fantasy. And now we are about to help Edgeworth as much as we can. Heck yeah. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. Yeah, I remembered something like that. Drop the quality I might, but she'll let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that a large photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Mrs. Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place, you old fool. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Yeah, I got some explaining to do. Mrs. Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who is firing in this. The music is so good. I love this retarded music. It is the best ever. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Like photo. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And not too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo, somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Oh, shoot. Okay, I cannot mess this up. We do not wait and see. Do I object to... I think I should, but I'm gonna double check that. Alright. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Okay, what am I looking at here? Pistol? Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. From Edgeworth's right hand. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints of the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As you have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? What about the victim himself, Larry? There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Gumshoe, obviously. Order! Order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from farther than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. Thank you for the conversion. There is no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy report updated. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Damn, that was quite the case. I'm gonna have a sip of water really quick. Okay, December 26, 1:15 p.m. Defendant lobby number 2. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, Don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look. I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? He's tsundere, he can't help it. I requisitioned a transcript of Laura's entire testimony. Thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Great. To be continued. That was another successful, nice day at the courtroom. Let's double save because I'm paranoid. Alright, y'all. Let's find a nice person to raid, shall we? It's been really fun. I was really looking forward to the day. I'm really glad that the trial went so smoothly. Like, that was so good. And now I'm really excited to do the investigation tomorrow. Maybe even do the trial and investigation if they're not too long, if I feel the energy for it. Thank you so much for coming and watching. Thank you old viewers and new viewers alike. I am always so happy when I get to stream and hang out with all of you. Alrighty. Raid channel, let us find who's on right now. Just taking a quick little look. You know what, yeah, let's go say hi to my friend. Let's go say hi to Kodam RBM, really nice person. I really like him. Currently playing Elden Ring. Total different vibes, but I hope you all enjoy. Let me prepare a quick raid message in the chat. Feel free to copy paste that for where you're going. And thank you so much for watching. I will be seeing you all very soon. Bye bye.
For the raid, what were you doing for today? And welcome raiders, I'm Kodama. I play a variety of RPGs and Souls-like games, and honestly kind of a lot of whatever I feel like. Oh my gosh, I am trying to get to a safe spot, I'm so sorry. Oh, you were playing Ace Attorney? Which one, the first one? Yeah, thank you for trusting your community with mine, and because you gave a raid, I have a gift for you. And it's time for me to scare off all your viewers with a good old dad joke. I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. Meh. I actually like that one. I've only played the first Ace Attorney, and I really liked it. I want to play the rest of them at some point, but I really enjoyed the games. Can't trust them. You really can't. You really can't. Yeah, it's been a while since I played the first one. I did all the like base games, but I never did this like like an extra like mission